Yummy. Guess what is this? Strawberry fruit. Behind me is a Tsukuba mountain, very well-known mountain in Ibaraki Prefecture in Japan. And right there is a very spacious rice field. How do you think about the atmosphere around here? Is it your dream living space? You want to live in a rural area? Be in the urban space, and you're gonna have that one. We make this channel to inspire you, those who live in a city life, and you are used to with the computers. Me too. I did a lot of work in the computer. So then I think that what would happen to me if I do the farming work, get close to the open air atmosphere, to understand one of the long-lasting job in the world that is farming, and never have a chance to ban. I got a greenhouse here to make my dream come true. I never thought that I can really do something with a greenhouse, because in my country I had to invest a lot of money to build a greenhouse, and with that fee I think that it's almost impossible for me to follow my dream of doing the farming work, to understand my parent generation and the past generation do, and support food for our life. We eat every day, but we never be a little slow down to understand how the food grow from the seed and germinate to the small plant and then get ready for the crop. And from here today, we're gonna start a new project for farming education. We do not really have the commercial purposes right now for selling our vegetable and fruits, but we do have the plan to educate people about farming. And if you appreciate our work, you want to support for our channel, please save and subscribe and share it to your friends, your children. Introduce our work to the one who love farming work, who are addicted to the computer, to get out, to burn your energy and feel the fresh air rather than just stay inside your home with your computer. I got a very thick glasses because of using computer for quite a long time. I do not realize that damage until I feel that no farmers have that problem. And farmers, they have a very healthy life. And actually there are a lot of farmers in Japan. They have the longer lifespan compared to the normal people. So why don't we experience that life? Even that we are not like professional farmers, we do like to learn. And let's make the ball rolling. We're gonna do it from here today. And from here in our greenhouse, from this departure, we're gonna make a lot of educational farming works and let young people do love farming. And one day they will return to the nature, return to their parents' lands, and start a mini project. Here we go. Yes, where we are doing now. This is a greenhouse in Japan. And this is the first time I do my farming work in a real greenhouse. Big one. And this is our own greenhouse. Actually that we got it from our friends who do not want to continue this greenhouse. We restore it. Last 2 years this greenhouse was damaged by the storm, so the owner just left it abandoned, and the whole top roof was thrown off, and we have to recover it. Then now we clear the grounds, move the grass, make the channels for water irrigation. Then we're gonna make the crop for the first time of this winter. Over there is my neighbor. They wanna gonna do farming work with me. Actually that we do together for the other field in the open space. We got 2 other fields, but we only grow it in summer. And this is the greenhouse that we're gonna plant to make crops in this winter. This is really hard work. As you see, we got that machinery over there to make it flat and get the flooded water away. But now we have to do clearance for the grass here. They grow freely for quite a long time here. Actually that we did clean it for the first time about a month ago, and now we return to do it again. And by the end of this month we're gonna make it one more time before we make the real crop. We haven't decided yet for the vegetable that we're gonna grow, but then I want to do a lot of experiments about farming works, and hopefully that it brings you some educational values. Your children can learn about farming and you got the knowledge about doing farming work in Japan. We are both Vietnamese, and it's not so common for Vietnamese people to do like the farming work in the greenhouse by our own. Normally that we work for Japanese people, but now we are like the one who decide what to grow and then how to manage this one by our own. We learn a lot of tips and tricks how to build up the greenhouse and how to maintain it. We did everything from scratch with no experience about farming works, no experience about greenhouse. And I think that you can do the same way by learning and make it come true. You can build your greenhouse right in your garden. The mini greenhouse can help you to grow vegetables during the winter time. This is the giant one, very big one. So we will plant a lot. Right now we do not really have the commercial purposes. Mostly we do it for home use and make the experiments for you through my YouTube channel. I do this job with my partner. He is Mr. Min, my neighbor, the one who has experience about living here in Japan for more than 7 years. And he helped me to do the farming work, and we share our responsibility to take care of this greenhouse. We both grow Japanese vegetable and Vietnamese ones with the hope that we can serve enough for our family use, for our friends use, and maybe some extra for Vietnamese community here in Japan. If we got a support from you, from our channel, we're gonna continue this work and make a lot of videos about our greenhouse through winter. It requires a lot of techniques how to grow vegetable in winter, but then we learn. We did not know anything about farming, but after a couple of months we did a lot of farming work in Japan, and we do love this job. And especially in the age of coronavirus, farming work can really bring you a good chance to get away from the crowded people, to be closer to the nature, and do love the open space working. This machine is small, but help out a lot for the clearance work. Without this, I think that our work would be extremely difficult. It costs about $2,000 for this machine in Japan. It's not cheap, but then I don't think it's expensive. If you live in a developing country, you invest in machine, and then you will get their like return money and profit after 1 or 2 years, because that really reduce your force and labor. Guess what is this? Strawberry fruit. Let me tell you about the history of this greenhouse. A couple of years ago, the previous owner, he grew strawberry. He invested a lot and it costed him a lot of money. But then he gave up and left this greenhouse abandoned because of the very low crop that he make for the first 2 years because of the flooded soil here. When this soil flooded, you cannot grow any industrial vegetables and you can sell to the supermarket, because that really affect a lot to the quality of the vegetable that you grow. Without any special treatment, I think that it's almost impossible to grow in this greenhouse, because the soil here really stuck with a lot of water, and we have to get it out and apply some techniques that to make crop in a higher layer of the row, and then we choose the suitable vegetable that we can grow. Some industrial vegetable like strawberries is really hard to grow here, and it requires a lot of conditions and meet the very strict requirements from the supermarket. So then the owner agreed that we can continue like restoring this greenhouse for our purposes. We spend our weekends to do the farming work here, and for sure that's not a job right now, but we have a lot of fun, burn out our energy on weekends. We have the reason for our children getting out, and especially that we can serve for the home use vegetable. That is the most important thing. Okay, you know what, this is a soy worm. My breakfast today, sashimi. I want to eat this one in raw. Yummy. Look how big it is. So yummy, eh? This is my breakfast. No convenience store right here, and we do like to eat this one. Don't need to cook. Yummy. You want to try? Here we go.